Okay, that is always a mess and kind of tedious. Now, some of this stuff, like these transformers here, they're gonna have to be pushed through, and you know, it might be tough getting those to push through. And then some of them, like this one, these are interesting because, let me show you here. In the middle here, there's a little step. So you can't just put that in the press and push it straight through. You have to knock one of these off first, which I almost need like 2 pieces of metal that I can put in there that are about that thin. I'll see what I have over there. But once we knock it down one way, we can turn it over and then punch it out the usual way. But we might have to hit the grinder down it. I'm thinking most of these should come out okay. We're gonna get them over to the press so we can start pressing them out. All right, let's get this show rolling. Someone suggested I should make a video of me moving this thing. I just looked back here. There's like a whole river of copper that fell down through that hole. Wow. Yeah, we're gonna have to pull that off one day. I think I'm gonna need this. I need to find some safety glasses. Steal that bucket. All them nuggets, we'll process those next. We should get to our $300 mark, I'm hoping. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Wow. Now, this is where I really need these plates to be able to get locked down. It would definitely stop that crap from happening. I wonder if I can make something real quick. I have an idea for putting a bar back here or a piece of angle or something, right? Maybe a piece of angle that cut a slot so that it fits in here so that the uprights will just protrude a little bit. Put a hinge here with a cam lock. That way it locks these plates into position. What I can do now, I don't know how well this is going to work, but it might help. See, the problem with this is I have to adjust that every time. Whoa. Yeah, that's not gonna work. So normally in cases where they're moving like that, I'll push them to the edge like this and hold on to there and beat it down. The things we do for copper. These are always tough and tedious. And a lot of times, man, it's easier just to cut a groove and relieve the pressure on these. You know, I thought we had a I think that's what this was for. We kept this transformer for some of these smaller ones. We'll see. Nice chunk of number 2 there. See, one thing we have to be mindful of is this edge down here. You really got to make sure that it's square. Use the old hatchet. Get down in there. Make sure you got a good clean edge to start with. Okay, it's working good. Unfortunately, some of these transformers are kind of long. And this thing doesn't like give, it just goes. So what's happening is this side is pushed up, so it's making the transformer sit uneven. Sometimes when that happens, push it over here. Alright, we just mushroomed the whole top out. So this is going to be a candidate for cutting. We'll do all them at the end. We'll put a relief cut down there. And yeah, unfortunately, that's a thing. This might need it too. Yeah, if that... Oh, we might be able to get that one. See, there's no stability there. Get that bigger one on there? No. I mean, that wants to go. Problem is the moving plates. mean, we're getting them out. It does take some work. Now these things, I did a video. I had like 4 drums of these or something. And I think over like a 2-day or 3-day period, me and Steve knocked out tons of them. Big copper ones that I have been saving. And I think it came out to something like we were making 500 bucks a day processing these. So if you get the right ones, and you get a good system going, you can make a little bit of money. But it is tedious. I think starting out, you need to just that'll be a cutter. I think a lot of these are going to be cutters. That one's moving. I need some like intermediate. We go from one extreme to the other. I think that's what this was about. Yeah, for these little ones. Let me see. Ha ha ha, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We use an old transformer to process transformers. Getting a little bit of nuggets in there. All right, let's see what else we got here. Any more of these small ones? Oh, we gotta have a. Probably just go ahead and crack them with the hammer first. Seems like it gets it started. This tar is just something else. So that's working out really good. It works a lot better. Oh, when day. Works a lot better when you have a thing that's not opening up all the time. Okay. What else we got here? Just gonna go ahead and... Wow. Look what it's doing. It's mushrooming that out. Okay. All right. Oh. These are like right on the verge. Okay, what else we got here? Okay. You break that slack free. Usually it's not an issue. Boy, that's an ugly one. Big nuggets of copper there. Heck yeah. This one looks like copper and aluminum. Somehow that slipped by. And we're too much. Aluminum. I like to put something here because what we need to do is actually press the whole transformer down. Or just knock it out. See, that's our little cores. Whoops. Let me see if this thing will press these out in the middle. Wow, just that weight on there really makes a difference. Okay. Better than hammering it. The jaw cut the whole end of that one off. Oh! Little baby transformers. Probably gonna need this. Let's see. Happening is this is round. I think if I had originally, when I built this, and I never finished this is not finished. As you can see, there's a bunch of holes here. I was gonna have this ram, well, actually it was this ram that was originally on here. I was gonna have it so that I can adjust it down for the different size transformers and just have the ram pushing on the transformer. And then I realized that that's not gonna work all the time because of all the different size transformers. Then what I was gonna do is make this thing here actually will receive extensions. I was gonna weld different size these on there, and then I was gonna make something here that came out and let, you know, kind of slid in there so that this wouldn't do this and it could only go straight down. See, if this would only go straight down, it wouldn't allow it to do what it's doing right now and rock all over the place and kick out. So this is going to be interesting, trying to get these out. We might just have to beat them out like this. At least get it started. Yeah, you know what? These are going to be a candidate for cutting. We're going to get the cutter set up over here. What do we got? All right, we got these now. This one can go through. This one can go through. These I'm going to need plates for. Oh, this one's falling apart. Whoa! Okay, I like it. Now, I really hate grinding transformers. One, you're wasting blades. Two, you're creating a lot of copper dust. And I had someone in the comments that, you know, say, worried about my health and all the dust. One, I always have fans. There's one over there, one there. I always have fans blowing across my work area. So if I am creating dust, as the dust comes up, it's literally getting blown right away from me immediately. And then if I'm doing something really dusty, I always have respirators that I use, which we'll be using here in a second. So I'm gonna go get the grinder, and then we're just gonna run down. Well, let me try these first. I'm gonna try to find 2 plates. If I can get 2 plates in here, and we can knock one side down, we can get the other side. All right. Oh, I mean, we got the right setup, but we need a smaller pusher. She's kind of she's kind of been used and abused. Okay, nice little chunk of copper. doing two things at once when I'm doing that. One, I'm holding this thing, and two, I'm using my palm and my fingers to hold these plates together. Sometimes to get that copper, you gotta multitask, man. But regardless, we will get the copper. And we gotta cut it out. Which I try to stay away from cutting as much as possible. Now, these should go through this. Oh, slim pickings, huh? Originally when I designed this, and I don't know whatever happened to them, I had two pieces of all thread, big, like bigger than the all thread I have over there. I had these nice aluminum wheels, and I was going to make these on these wheels, and I actually paid a lot of money for reversed thread, all thread. And originally what I was going to do is have them clocked together so I can do one handle and they move in and out at the same rate. But before I got a chance of building that, I was using this, and then I realized 99% of the time these don't move, and there's so many different size transformers you're going to come through. It was easier for me just to leave this where it slides around. But I've always wanted a lock-in system, or even the threads that could be disconnected. Like I pull a pin and I can make them slide, you know, around. I just never kind of, it never came up to where I really needed it. All right, so this is actually the same. I wonder if these are all like that. Is that why I'm having problems with this? Or is that just some type of coating? Nah, this is the same. This has got to come off. These are different than that. How many of them? Okay, that's different. That's, see, now we're running into a whole different style. What's going on here is like those first ones. These are going to be have to be separated. Let me see if I can't do it up here. Or no, it's not going to work. I have to do it like this. Odd. That's the first time I come across these ones. So see that, how they have that step right there? The coil's got to come off either way. That can go through there. All these. Give ourselves the best chance to get all this crap out of here. oh, that's coming right off. Okay. Not that one though. Seems like one side's an easy side. Oh, that one would have came off if that wasn't all boogered up. At least they're copper. Man, that one was tough. All I know is this is making me extremely hungry. I don't know why. Because these tar ones stink. All right, I'm gonna have to keep those with the press now. Let's see if we can use the press on this. Nice. Come on, baby. All right. Whoa. Gotta be careful. Yeah, man, these hydraulics, dude, they don't give you much time. They're just brute force. All right. I think we're done with these. I'm gonna keep them in my little punch box. Oh, we only had two of these. All right. So it really doesn't matter what side you cut, but normally I like to cut the sides that you're not pressing on, because if you cut that, then they might flare up a little bit. I got into that with the jaw. It didn't like it. So this might press through. But being that I mean, let's give it a shot. Let's see if it gets. I don't know. Oh, go baby, go. All right. 3 coils of copper. That's what I'm talking about. Did I try this one? I don't know. I mean, if I can get away with not cutting things with oh no. Do you see that? Aluminum. That's copper. That's copper. All right, we'll let it slide. See if we can give it a whack. Damn, was my aim that bad? Oh, that's not gonna work. No. Alright, that's a shame. I mean, we started moving it. Alright. That looks suspiciously like aluminum too. All that's aluminum in that one little copper coil. That's all copper. Alright, so we got 5 to cut, which is not bad. I mean, I could probably we better cut them. Yeah, when they're stuck like that, best to just cut them. Hey, we got a nice little chunk of number 2 copper though. I think between that and this copper here, we're gonna get our $300 goal if I process this little nuggets here. Shit, then I might be able to take the rest of the day off. Oh, I still have all that number 2 wire to strip. That's all like battery cable and tin coated stuff. It's my grinder. All right. Now I hate grinding copper. I am going to put my, I want to get all this crap up in my sleeves. Look at, I'm gonna go wash my arms. Put my arms up in the sleeves of that jacket with all this sticky stuff. I'll have sticky stuff on me every time I go in there. All right. Now that we're all fresh and clean, now I should stop using this for grinding. I have this jacket. That's my original Sunrise fire jacket that I probably had that one for 12, 13 years. All right. Anyone that's ever used a grinder on copper, man, you know that dust just gets all up in you and is a nightmare. We're going to try to minimize our exposure to the copper dust. I don't know where my guard is for my thing, but Steve never liked using the guards. They were always in the way. So they're kind of MIA at the moment. They're around here somewhere, unless they found their way into the scrap. I got a bunch of grinders up there. I don't see none of the cages. I actually have more of that pegboard. I'm gonna finish that wall here soon. I actually find all my tools. Look at all that copper dust we just saved from getting on us. Now I won't be itchy for the rest of the day. Okay, now what I did here, put my gloves back on, thanks to Adam from Texas sending me these gloves. I've been using the crap out of them. Alright, so what I did on these ones, because these coils were aluminum, I went ahead and cut both sides. So I can keep the copper and I can throw that with the iron aluminum. Whoever's idea it was to make these half aluminum, half copper transformers, you should be fired. And these were pretty much coming apart. Got a little nugget of wire to strip. Not much. All right, now this is normally, you know, split that and it should relieve this pretty good. Yeah. No problem. Look at all that nice copper. Okay, that's all them ballast. Let's see. Oh, 40 pounds maybe. All I know is we're going to be taking a short intermission. Okay, being that I forgot where our other bucket was, how much weight we had, we're just gonna weigh him again. Oh, what'd I say, 40 pounds? 34.2. Well, just gonna say 2 pounds for the bucket. Usually these buckets are actually like 1.76 or something like that. Okay. How about the same? 35 minus 2. Okay, so we have right around 65 pounds of number 2 copper. And we're at 227. So when I said there was probably $300 to $400 on this table, with the aluminum, the brass, the other aluminum, the steel, the ballast, and the iron aluminum, I think we're already at 300. I think we're going to be pushing 400 if I can clear the table. Now, this is some super tedious crap. I'm already probably 4 or 5 hours into this. So if I'm 5 hours into this, we're on the bottom side of 50 bucks an hour. But I haven't added this other stuff up. So I think we're probably averaging right around 50 bucks an hour, which is on the lower end of the $50 to $75 an hour I've been averaging micro scrapping. So, I mean, that's not bad for a bunch of tedious stuff. We got some nuggets to recover here. Some of this stuff, I don't know how we're going to process it. Probably just cut down and, you know, see what's inside. If we can get bright and shiny, some of this probably going to be number 2. I don't know. So I'm going to take a break real quick, get something to eat, and we're just going to continue on clearing the table. I'll tell you where we're going, right to the scrap yard.